driving is being aware of your surroundings and foreshadowing possible events on the road. At any point of time, anything can happen on the road, which is why it is very important for drivers to keep their eyes on the road and focus on what they are doing. As drivers scan the road around themselves as well as ahead of themselves, they can capture key clues to what they need to do farther along. This can help the driver physically and mentally prepare themselves for what they will need to do in the future. Not only can drivers foreshadow what they will need to do farther along the road, but they can actively prepare themselves ahead of time. For example, if they know that they will need to stop at a stop sign, when they approach the sign, instead of continuing to accelerate, the driver can let go of the gas pedal and use the momentum to push them the rest of the way. Foreshadowing and preparing yourself for something ahead prevents any spontaneous actions, which reduces the possibility of any crashes. In this first video, I am driving along the road and I pass an intersection. As I am driving past the green light, I look up ahead and see that at the next intersection I have a red light and there is a line of cars waiting for the light. Therefore, once I pass the intersection, I let go of the gas pedal and use the momentum to push me. I did this because I could see that I was going to have to wait at the red light anyway, so there was no point for me to continue to use gas to maintain a constant speed to the light. By doing this, I saved gas and I came to a slow, steady stop, which reduced the chances of a collision. A lot of drivers don't do this and rush to get to the light as soon as possible, failing to consider the risks of a sudden stop. This action contributes to the high crash rates at intersections. In this video, I am driving down the highway when a car passes me in the middle lane. It is evident that this car is accelerating despite the fact that they are quickly approaching a truck ahead of them. They soon realize that if they continue at this speed, they will rear-end the truck, so they apply their brakes to match the speed of the vehicle ahead of them. This could have happened because the driver was distracted and didn't notice the truck ahead of them. Another possibility is that the driver failed to foreshadow and prepare themselves for this action beforehand. By accelerating and then suddenly braking, the driver risked the possibility of not braking in time and rear-ending the truck. In this third video, I am continuing to drive down the road when I see a white vehicle on the lane to my left. I notice that they are driving fairly slowly and hesitating. Because of these observations, I let go of the gas pedal and let the driver proceed ahead of me. The driver then completes a 2-lane change, driving across my lane to go to the one on the right. I did this because I could infer that the driver wanted to merge onto my lane. As a result, I anticipated their actions and I adjusted my vehicle to make this easier for the other driver. Despite the fact that I had the right of way and the other driver was supposed to yield to me, I made the situation easier and safer. Anticipating the other driver's actions allowed me to stay safer in my own vehicle. In this next video, I am proceeding down the highway when I notice a white vehicle on my right approaching the roadway from an on-ramp that merges onto my lane. As I am observing the vehicle, it is evident that they are driving at a rapid pace with little to no regards towards my presence. Therefore, for my own safety, I decided to let go of the gas pedal and let the car go in front of me. I did this because I could anticipate that the driver of the white vehicle was going to maintain their speed, which would result in them not being able to merge onto the highway as they would be driving right next to me. Even though I had the right of way, I foreshadowed that the other driver was not going to slow down, so I decided to release the gas pedal. Because of this, I avoided any conflict with the other driver. In this fifth and final video, I am driving along the highway when I notice this white vehicle behind me. I observe that the vehicle is closely following me and allowing little to no distance between their vehicle and mine. Then they merge onto the middle lane and are slowly accelerating. At this point, I understand that they are attempting to pass me, so I let go of my gas pedal to make it easier for the vehicle to successfully pass and merge in front of me. I did this because I anticipated that the driver was attempting to pass me. Tailgating and merging into another lane is a common sign that a driver wants to pass another vehicle. I could have proceeded at a constant speed and allowed the other driver to accelerate. However, I wanted to make it easier for the other driver to pass me since I did not want to engage in any conflict. Overall, anticipating other drivers' actions as well as your own is an important component of driving. Motorists need to be able to evaluate the road and cars around them and adjust accordingly to what they see. From observing signs, stoplights, and even cars, drivers can commute safer by foreshadowing what they need to do ahead and preparing themselves to do so. However, it can be more difficult to anticipate the actions of other drivers. Therefore, take extra precautions when you are not sure of what another driver is about to do. Whenever driving, your main goal is to ensure your own safety, and anticipating others and your own actions and preparing yourself for the future is the best way to do so.